There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
Imagine breaking an 18-year-old record in your rookie season. Now imagine doing it with style, leading your team to a nail-biting victory and clinching a playoff spot. That's exactly what Caitlin Clark just did for the Indiana Fever. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. From mind-blowing stats to game-changing impacts, we're diving deep into the phenomenon that is Caitlin Clark. Buckle up, basketball fans. This story is about to change everything you thought you knew about the WNBA.
Here comes Clark. How will she go for history?
Let's start with the night that shook the WNBA. Picture this: Indiana Fever versus Dallas Wings. The scoreboard's bouncing back and forth like a loose ball. 6 lead changes, 13 ties. This game was a true tug of war. And in the middle of it all, rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, putting on a show for the ages. Here's the kicker. Clark didn't just play well, she exploded for 35 points, 8 assists, and 6 three-pointers. But wait, it gets better. With a clutch three-pointer in the third quarter, Clark didn't just score another basket. She rewrote the history books, becoming the highest-scoring rookie in WNBA history. Now, let's break down these numbers. 35 points in a WNBA game? That's impressive for any player. For a rookie, it's downright ridiculous. But Clark wasn't done there. Those 8 assists, they show she's not just a scorer, but a team player who makes everyone around her better. And those 6 three-pointers? They're not just shots, they're daggers, especially the 2 she hit in the fourth quarter. With the game on the line, Clark stepped up and silenced the crowd with back-to-back threes. That's not just skill, that's ice in her veins. But here's a secret many don't know. Clark's not doing this alone. Enter Kelsey Mitchell, Clark's partner in crime. Together, these two combined for a whopping 65 points. That's nearly 60% of their team's total score. Talk about a dynamic duo. Mitchell's contribution can't be overlooked. She poured in 30 points, showcasing her shooting precision and skill. The synergy between Clark and Mitchell is creating headaches for defenses across the league. How do you stop 2 players who can explode for 30-plus points on any given night? On the other side of the court, the Dallas Wings weren't going down without a fight. Setu Sabali and Arike Ogunbowale each matched Mitchell's 27 points, keeping the Wings in contention until the final buzzer. This wasn't just a Caitlin Clark show. It was a battle of titans, with stars from both teams leaving everything on the court. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. This wasn't just any win. With this victory, the Indiana Fever clinched the 6th spot in the playoffs. Sounds good, right? It gets better. This is the first time the Fever have made the playoffs since 2016. Clark didn't just win a game. She helped end a 6-year playoff drought. The atmosphere in the Fever's locker room after the game was electric. Players were celebrating, fans were ecstatic, and there was a palpable sense of relief. This team, which had faced its share of struggles in recent seasons, was finally back in the postseason conversation. But wait, there's more. Remember that rookie scoring record we mentioned? The previous record stood for 18 years, set by Simone Augustus in 2006. With 744 points in 34 games, it seemed untouchable. Clark not only touched it, she shattered it, finishing the game with 746 points. And get this, she still has one more regular season game to go. Let's put this achievement in perspective. Augustus was one of the most iconic players in WNBA history. Her elegant style and natural scoring ability made her a reference point for future generations. For Clark to surpass this mark in her rookie season isn't just impressive. It's a changing of the guard, a sign that we're witnessing the birth of a new WNBA legend. Here's another mind-blowing fact. Clark isn't just breaking scoring records. She's also set a new rookie record for assists in a single season. And three-pointers? She's at the top of that rookie list too. It's like she's playing a different game than everyone else. But perhaps the most impressive stat is this. Clark is the only rookie in WNBA history to record 2 triple-doubles in a season. For those not familiar with basketball lingo, a triple-double means reaching double digits in 3 statistical categories in a single game. It's a rare feat that showcases a player's all-around impact on the game. Let's talk about Clark's shooting efficiency in this historic game. She made 10 of 22 field goal attempts, a solid 45% shooting performance. From beyond the arc, she was even more impressive, sinking 6 of 14 three-pointers for a 43% success rate. And at the free throw line, perfect, 9 for 9. These aren't just good numbers, they're elite. but Clark's impact goes beyond the stats sheet. Since her arrival, the Indiana Fever have transformed from a rebuilding team to a playoff contender. Attendance at Fever games has skyrocketed. Jersey sales are through the roof. Clark isn't just a player, she's a one-woman revolution for the WNBA. The Clark effect is real, and it's being felt across the league. More people are tuning in to watch Fever games. Media coverage of the team has increased significantly. Young athletes are finding a new role model in Clark, seeing that it's possible to make an immediate impact at the highest level of women's basketball. Coach Christy Sides deserves credit too. She's created an offensive system that maximizes the talents of both Clark and Mitchell. It's a system that allows them to play to their strengths while also challenging them to grow and adapt. The result is a team that's not just winning, but exciting to watch. Now, let's talk about the future. The playoffs are coming, and all eyes will be on Clark and the Fever. Can they continue this Cinderella story? Will Clark dominate the postseason like she has the regular season? Or will the increased pressure and more focused defenses prove too much for the rookie sensation? The playoffs bring unique challenges. Teams prepare more intensely, studying every weakness and tendency of their opponents. Clark will face defenses designed specifically to stop her. Her ability to adapt, to find new ways to impact the game, will be put to the test. But if there's one thing we've learned this season, it's that Clark thrives under pressure. She's shown a maturity beyond her years, making smart decisions and executing with precision in the biggest moments. The playoffs may be a different beast, but Clark has proven she's no ordinary rookie. The Rookie of the Year award seems all but certain for Clark at this point, but individual accolades aren't what drive her. She's focused on team success, on taking the Fever as far as possible in the playoffs. It's this team-first mentality, combined with her incredible individual talent, that makes Clark such a special player. One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark has already made her mark on the WNBA. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. And whether you're a die-hard WNBA fan or someone who's never watched a game, you can't help but be excited about what's coming next. As we've seen, Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking records, she's redefining what's possible in women's basketball. But the real test is just beginning. The playoffs are a different beast, where every possession counts and the pressure can break even the strongest players. Will Clark continue her historic run? Or will the veterans of the league teach the rookie a harsh lesson? The stage is set for an unforgettable postseason, and you won't want to miss a single moment. So, what do you think? Is this the beginning of a legendary career, or just a rookie hot streak? Will Clark dominate the playoffs as she has the regular season, or will the increased pressure prove too much? The game is about to change, and Caitlin Clark is holding the ball. Are you ready for what comes next? Till next time.